Hello, good people. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to our multiplayer game on Wars of Napoleon with myself, Lord Elvis, as the Prime Minister of the British Empire and the good guy, of course. We have another one who is playing Russia, and of course we have another one playing France. Of course, you are playing a game with Napoleon. If there is nobody playing France, what is the point? And we have actually a new player who just joined, who will take Spain. Who is taking Spain? Okay, because it will be the first turn that the Spain will be played by a human. So we did try to take some contact with let's say with him. Let's load. As first, because I don't know the player. As first impression is more interesting in supporting France than taking care of the self-interest of Spain. So I believe it will be very difficult to do any diplomacy, trying to reverse the alliance or whatever. So currently, hardcore alliance with France. Nothing we can do about that. Let's look. But of course, meanwhile, a lot of things are happening, especially in Austria, where we have the French army. Let me load the replay. Who Austria joined the coalition and declared war by itself to France. Maybe not the best idea, because they have been completely crushed by the French army. And when you look at the French army, it's overwhelming. They have so much power, so good officers. And the Austrian army was not smartly placed too much on the west in Bavaria, when Vienna, the capital city of Austria, there. And they have also one army in Italy. Both armies have been beaten by the French. The Austrian army in Bavaria has been is now completely surrounded, so it cannot retreat, and anyway it's too far. And the army of Italy, the Austrian army of Italy, is now, after being beaten, is taking shelter in the fortress of Padua. So let's see if we can. What can we see? So we have the. Okay, disappeared. Okay. I think something bad happened. Can we check again? Okay. So it seems that the Austrian army has been completely wiped out, because I cannot see it anymore. Oh yeah, I can see that. No, it's not the same. This is the garrison of Salzburg. I don't know what they're doing there. But it seems that the Austrian army has been completely wiped out. The army of Italy is being besieged in Padua. The French have not moved forward, so they took Salzburg, yes, but they are still besieging what is it, Linz, with the LAN, but they are not moving forward because actually there is nothing in front of them to go to Vienna. I suspect that the French player is trying to destroy completely the Austrian army before going to Vienna. So meaning that wiping out completely the Austrian military power for this campaign and for the future campaign, if any. What the Russians are doing? So the Russians were moving before the war between France and Austria. They were moving. They were doing a long way, because it's a long way where they are coming from. They came from here, all the Russian army, and now they are what is in Bohemia. But it seems that they stop their advance. I don't think that they want to confront the French army, where you have Bessières, the Imperial Guard, Ney, Marshal Davout, Marshal Land, sorry. Napoleon himself, which is in the back. And we have some Bavarian troops. Bavaria, which is at war with them. And we have a Masséna, yes, which is there. And this guy, I don't know. So I have a fleet, a Spanish fleet, which is there. Okay. The French fleet is still in Valencia. That I will need to consider. Nothing is happening in Italy. No, at least I don't have visibility anymore, so I can't tell you. What the Spanish has done? The Spanish player has done. Can I see something on the fleet movement? Let's do like this. Okay. So it seems that the Spanish player is trying to bring all his fleet to Korea there. Oh! And I have some Spanish troops also closing to Gibraltar. Oh. A bad move, a bad move, a bad move. A bad move for me. I may need to reconsider some option. Okay. Okay. Let's check. So we are now playing the turn 28. 500 remaining. Yeah. God save Elvis. What do we have? So I have my troops here. You know what, guys? I think that you be better inside the fortress of Hamburg. So this is Prussia. Okay, Prussia is not at war. But I have this guy. Okay, you guys up, go together. I have the King German Legion, which is there, which is one division, which I put as a garrison in North Germany. Let's say to keep an eye on this one. 290, not much we can do. Honestly, I'm still considering should I keep this guy there because they can do nothing except being beaten. The Austrian army. So the Austrian army, Mac is there. Okay, there is no one. This is all the Austrian officers, and they have no troops. So it seems that they are still active, but still active despite being blocked temporarily. But they lost all their troops. So there is no more Austrian army or even Austrian forces in the north, except this guy, the Stadtgarde of Salzburg. Salzburg is there. What are you doing here? We have one division over there. And we have Murat with his cavalry, which is somewhere here. You. I think you managed to escape. Did you? You are... no. With the 41, with the one division, you are not in a good shape. The Archduke Johann. So Salzburg is now in French hands, but this place is still holding. What do they have here? Can I see what they have? Oh, there is a force. Yeah, but if they... What happened? Oh, look, all the Austrian support will be destroyed, and I think that it will be a huge blow for Austria, sorry, in the future. Because I don't know if they can reform this unit. What is left of the Austrian army is in Vienna. Okay, good for them. Okay. You know what you can do? What do they have? Command 1414. So okay, good. Yeah, Austria is completely wiped out. Huh? And we have here the Italianish army of which this guy is good, 544, but he's stuck in Padoue. Good. So I have a Spanish fleet which is there. Why it shows in French? Escalada de Cadiz. Why you put in blue? It should be yellow for Spanish fleet. Okay. We have, and this is what we need to consider, we have still the French fleet which for some reason left. Because initially the French fleet is based in Toulon. Which you have, as you see, there is a city, there is a fort, there is everything. And now they try to move south. I noticed they moved and I tried to intercept with Nelson. So Nelson, can you make sure that you are full? Okay, you know what? I need to do this for all my fleet actually. Because I need to, as soon as I have an engagement, I need to make sure that I destroy this guy. Even if I'm supporting some losses. But if I wipe out, if I can wipe out all the French and the Spanish fleet, then after, even if I have only a few ships left, it will be good enough. So the French fleets moved. I don't know why. And since I tried to intercept, they found shelter in Valencia, okay, which is a big city, but there is no fort. There is only a small garrison. So my plan is, because initially I wanted to put some, come back here, oh, sorry. I wanted to put some force here in Sicily to prevent the French to move down from Italy, South Italy, Calabria, because Sicily is still a part of Italy. Move them south there and to try to cross and to move into Sicilia. Now, after the victory, France managed to create a new kingdom, the kingdom of Naples, which is a puppet of France. But the kingdom of Sicily, still old Sicily, good for them. Like the kingdom of Piedmont. Piedmont is this, the Piedmont is this area in Italy, by the way. As you see, they don't hold anything. They are now in Sardinia. So actually, it's a kingdom of Piedmont and Sardinia. Nothing they can do. Okay. Anyway, so my plan was, since I had some forces which were in Italy, in Sicily, I said, instead of them waiting there, coming back here, I have 3 divisions. 1, 2, 3. So 300, 260, so 380, so it's 500, 640, correct? 640, almost 1000. Correct? No. I'm doing, I'm stupid. 650 to 850, almost a power of 850. So what I want to do with this guy, they move here, they will be there in 4 days. This is the initial plan. They move in 4 days, and we unload all this guy. We immediately disembark. It's a landing. It's an invasion force in Valencia. And since there is only a very small garrison, what I think, there is only 1 unit. So we land, and immediately we are assaulting, and we are taking the city. If I take the city, I believe I will destroy the French fleet in the port. Or if the guy try to escape, Nelson, which is there now, is waiting for him, ready to destroy him. This is the plan. I never played this game before. Okay, I checked the first few turns by myself just to see how the mechanics are doing. I'm not sure to know how exactly the amphibious invasion are working. Huh? So it's a big test. Actually, you know, if you know your history, or if you don't know your history, let me share with you. Okay, in World War II, the Allied tried the same. Not in Valencia, but they tried the same in where is it? In Dieppe, yeah, in 1942. There was I don't know, one division? No, not one division, or maybe one division. Canadian troops that they landed in Dieppe, and they never made it. They were all destroyed, almost all destroyed. But it was a test to know how. Actually, they said that if you read now books, or if you read, they said what was the name? I think it was Operation Jubilee. You can check on Google, or you do some research. Operation Jubilee, with the Canadian troops being sent to invade Dieppe in 1942. I forget the maybe summer 42. I forget which part of the year it was. To try and test the German defense on the coast. Okay. Result: all the Canadians were killed or made a prisoner. Almost all of them. But they said that they learned a lot from this. Of course, they learned. Okay, but meanwhile, the Canadians were in the most lucky one were in a camp of prisoners. So I'm doing the same. Hopefully, we not the same results, okay, because I'm still hope that I will be able to take it. Now, my concern is that this guy, because I know with a few exchanges that I have with the French and now the Spanish player, they made a big focus on Gibraltar. Yeah, Gibraltar should be Spanish, blah blah blah. They make a lot of that. So when we have now, and this is the concern, okay, about a Spanish player, okay, instead of AI. Of course, the fleets will be much more well managed, okay, instead of sending scattering force here and there. I think that I need to be more careful on the Spanish fleet. But I have destroyed already a big part of it. So they are more annoyance than a threat currently. Except potentially this one, which we've seen, which has almost 200 as a firepower. I still don't know why they put this in blue like it was French. But now I have a Calder, which is there. Okay. What do you have, Calder? Oh, you have big ship. Huh? Okay. 3 ships. Okay, or even this one has 4. You see here, it's the way you see the. This is not one ship; it's a squadron, and a squadron should be made of 3 ships. So this is the ships: the HMS Milan, the HMS Apollo, and the HMS Resistant. Oh, this one maybe I missed one ship. Yeah, I missed one ship. Okay. But I am also blockading the port of Genova, and the port of Genova is a trade port, meaning that it generates extra money. Or okay, so in a way it's good, and it's blockading there. But it's annoying that I need to keep my big fleets there just to blockade a few ships in the port. Here there is a fortress, so I cannot do landing, assault like I'm doing in Valencia. I'm doing this in Valencia because there is no fort. There is no army, as far as I can see, because it's a long turn that many turns I've been there and I don't see any troops here. And there is only one garrison in the city with one unit. And I'm sending 3 divisions to assault. So I took the place. First objective, of course, is to destroy the French fleet, Escadre de Toulon, which is equivalent, if I'm correct, when we checked as a firepower, they have 700, so it's a big fleet, it's a huge fleet. I'm blockading also the Spanish trade port, which is good. And then, can I destroy? I don't know if I can destroy what do they have in Valencia? What do they have in Valencia? It's shift or I forget. No, not shift, control. I don't know. Okay. I think it was control or alt. Whatever. Yes, now it's working. So there is a city which is giving 60 supply, 10 conscript, 8 ammunition. The harbor, which is providing 19 supply. A trade port, which is giving 10 money, not big deal. Enfin, yeah. A recruit depot. And a depot. My question is that if I take the place, can I destroy all the infrastructure? Because I will not hold the place. We come, we destroy the French fleet. I do as much damage as possible on the city, and we leave. Now, we leave, especially that in Gibraltar, we have this guy, okay? And this guy has 652 as a power. Now I get this guy. Teodoro Reding von Bibereg. It doesn't sound very Spanish, okay? Teodoro, maybe. Reding von Bibereg, okay? Which is commanding the Cuerpo Sul, so it means the South Corps. Yeah, my Spanish, I'm so fluent in Spanish. No, the Spanish is very similar. It's a Latin language, so it's easy to, for me, it's easy to understand. So we have one brigade infantry, I believe. Then we have the 3O, I think it's a third, okay. The 3rd Regimento of Artillery, okay. Then we got the 3rd Battaglia Caballo. So Battaglia Caballo, it's cavalry. So it's, I believe it's horse artillery. And we have another artillery. Plus Provisiones Toledo, so I believe it's a supply wagon. So there is no, except the 5th Brigade of Caballera, which is the Marquess de la Romana. So it's 1 brigade of cavalry. So this is not powerful. Definitely not enough to take Gibraltar, even if he go with this guy. The thing is that in Gibraltar, I got Sir Samuel Okmuti, which, by the way, is the same guy that you can see on the YouTube thumbnail. For each video, I have a general, and I try to put the general according the theme or the events of the episode. And for this one, of course, I will put this guy because with the new king of the new player for Spain, Gibraltar is at risk for sure. We have 345. We have 675 as a garrison. I have some artillery. I have some supply, and we are in a fortress level 3. This is mountain. So my question is, should I stay inside the fortress, or should I wait outside? If I wait outside, I believe I will not benefit from the fortress, and especially its. So if I bring this guy out, I will not benefit from the. This is artillery, the rock. Okay. What is do this one? Can I check this? Let me check. The rock. So what do we have? Entrencher, if already entrenched, but I am in a fort, so does it matter? I don't understand. Fort defender, provide a 1 bonus, okay. There is more than that. There is also, okay, there is a Gibraltar defense also as well, okay. So this is all the element of this unit. So I have a semaphore, Gibraltar reserve, okay, supply depot. So this is all the element of this guys. So I believe it's safer to stay inside the port, inside the fort. But if the French and Spanish come there, I just let them put their artillery here, and that's it. But I don't want to engage them. Yes, I would like to engage them if I'm sure I'm going to win. Currently, I'm not going to win because I don't have the manpower. And I would like to get all the support that I need. But if I stay inside the fort, when the guy are moving there, I will engage them or not? I don't know. What is the yeah, you need to hold defensive view. No, I should put this, correct? No, okay. No, you will not benefit from the terrain. Okay, you will not benefit from the terrain nor from entrenchment, but can gain some military control percentage if you have. So I should stay on defensive. Okay. So just stay there. I'm just afraid that if I don't do anything, the guys are moving there. They just put their gun and they start to bombard the place without me being able to do anything. Of course, since I have the access to the sea, I can still supply the place. How much supply they can do, by the way? Because I need to be careful. So this is the new concern. What I'm afraid of, when I'm not afraid, what I'm concerned also is that if today I am the Spanish player, what can you do? What I will do? Obviously, you are very, very tempted to go all in for Gibraltar. Okay, makes sense. This I can understand. Historically, they tried. Not during the Napoleonic War. I think it was during the 30 Years' War or something like that. Whatever. But I know that the Spanish tried once and they failed miserably. I think it was in the mid 1750 or something like that. I'm not sure, but okay, 18th century, before the Napoleonic War. But if they bring some French troops as well, this is another concern, knowing that all the French army is now in Austria. Okay. What they can do also as well is to declare war on Portugal. I don't know what is the strength of the Portuguese army. I don't believe it's a big. Can I see? Yes, I can see. Wait. No, I cannot. Okay, I cannot see. No, I cannot, when I click, nothing is happening. Okay, so they have, what do they have here? They have, no, sorry. One brigade of infantry. Okay. They have the Force des Baccalaires, so I don't know how many troops they have there. No, there is no way I can see. And they have the Exército Real, so this is the Royal Army, I believe. Okay. So all... There is no garrison in this fort. There is one garrison in this one. Actually two. And there is only one in this one. This one was a very... this one is a very famous fort. It was... it's level 2, so it's a big one. Huh? If you want control of... if you want to take control of Portugal... sorry. You need this fort. You don't need this one. If it takes this fort, okay, good, but then he will be stuck here, and he cannot cross. But he can cross, but yeah. Unless you bring a huge army, you need to cross this. And if I just put a ship there, I think he cannot. Okay. So you need to move here. And if you move here, you need to take this fort. And if you want to move supply, I don't know how supply is moving. I think you need to follow the road, correct? So you need this fort. This fort is a key. This fort is key to Portugal. Oh, this one. There is no defense. Okay, but there is no troop there. Okay. So yeah, this is what I will do if I was the Spanish player. Because of course, I don't expect to see any Spanish army somewhere in Germany. This is not a Spanish army, this is a Saxony army. So now they wiped out. I think they are going to push again on to Vienna, but the road is open. So if he's not moving, it means that he wants to destroy all the army. And nothing we can do about that. Sorry. He moved all his fleets there, correct? So we have Ceres Colon, 3rd Fleet, Alva's Fleet. So he tried to regroup his fleet in Corona. I have a vessel there, correct? I have you. And I have you. You stay there. Blockade this port. You go there. 6 days? Okay. Now, guys, we're not joking anymore. So, I have a fleet here, correct, still, which is in a refit. And there is still a fleet there, correct? Let's try. I don't want this guy to join I will try this. No, actually, I will do just this one. This one. I don't want them to join the rest of the fleet. Okay. He moved his fleet, which was there. There is no more Spanish fleet. No, there is. Oh, there is the first fleet, 6 units, 253. Okay. And the 12 mini, this is his merchant fleet. Okay. What do we do there? Okay, we know that in terms of invasion, we have also the Sir Bird, which is going to South Africa. So, what is your supply issue? Because I remember that we have supply issue. You have 74. Ah, shit. It was really a bad idea to stop in West Africa. But but I have no time, because now I have a big question about all my army there. But I have no transport ship anymore, because all my transport ships are or for the operation in Spain or for the operation in South Africa. So I need to make sure that I finish the operation in South Africa as soon as possible, and in Spain, and I bring my ships back to UK. So guys, no time to... So what you do, you board. Just make sure that you are... And you move to... No, actually you're not. You stay there. That being... You are the supply, correct? You still have supply. Okay, so you move there. And you... Where are you? Yes, you move there and you join them, correct? I can join? Yes. How long? 1 day? No, not 1 day. How long it takes? If you want to move there, 7 days. Okay. Ah, 1 day. Okay, I get it. I think he will join in 1 day, and then after they will arrive in 7 days. Okay. Maybe we'll try to take back Tenerife. Okay. Well, I have one small unit which is there. What do we have there? Small fort. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Huh? And I will not send my the English army just to defend this one. Manila, I think I'm good. Here, I'm concerned is this guy. We still have the French in the Indian Ocean, which is also a trade port, which I'm blocking with wood, who has a huge fleet. But should I keep this fleet there for only a few French ships? Because if I move this guy out, maybe he can move this guy. Because I don't know what kind of ship he has there. Because if he has some transport ship, he can move this guy. But if you move this guy, I will take this from him sooner or later. Okay. Let's think about that. So I need to send reinforcement to Gibraltar. My plan is that hopefully we took Valencia and then we embark and I send my troops to Gibraltar. I can do it now, but it will be too bad. I think that, I pray that I have enough time to do this. Do we have anything else to do? No, I don't think so. Yeah. There is a Spanish fleet of 2 units, 109, so I don't need this guy anymore there. Can I move them here? There is no threat anymore. There is 2 Dutch fleets, 2 Dutch units, but versus all my merchant fleet, which has a firepower of 323, I think I'm good. I think. Huh? Good, so you're moving there, you're moving there. I think it's time that you move... that we move... No, don't move there. Actually, you know what? No, here it's no good. They have no supply. I think that we need to move. I need to move everybody to Portsmouth. And then I need to also to do some because this guy they are good. Okay, this guy they are good. They are full. You know, you have 4 elements, 4 elements, 4 elements, 4. So all these guys actually I could use them. Okay, if I check here, you have 4, you have 4. This one is not yet done. So I should look into the units which need to be completed. Cavalry, I think that you need only 2. I'm not sure. Oh, this guy is a garrison. Here you should have 3 or 4, I don't know. Here you have only 1, so no bad. Okay, so what do we have here? I have 1 fleet. I have 2. So this guy, they are waiting for refit because they have only, as you see, there is only 2 ships on this one. This one has only 1 ship. So if he suffers some loss, the unit is dead. And here, this one, I have the HMS Cambridge and HMS Prince. I need a 3rd one. So I keep them in. I just keep them in reserve in Plymouth. I don't need them, so no need to risk them. But I have 2 transport ships. 2 transport fleet, 2 transport squadron exactly. How much I can carry with this guy? 30, correct? So I can carry 60. You know, if I want to move this guy, for example, I need 258. Okay. Okay, well. And obviously, I will have to, some stage, send some troops in Lisbon. The only concern, one of the concerns I have is that. Can I check this guy, for example? Let me show you. I have already 9 divisions on the map, and I can have only 10 divisions maximum. So I can form only 1 division, which is nothing. Potentially, I can form the Portuguese division. Yeah, but then after, I can do nothing. I will send my 3 division there to garrison Gibraltar. I will need my 2 division here if they survive, by the way, if they survive the assault on Valencia. I need my 2 division here. How much we have as a power here in Africa? We have 2 divisions, 364, 195, so we have 550, correct? More or less. I don't know what they have. I know that they have 1, last time we checked, they have 1 infantry and 2 artillery. Plus the garrison, which I don't know what they have in the garrison. But there is a garrison and an army. Okay, good. So, money, victory point, nothing. So we make 44. Okay. Money-wise, oh, let's check. I completely forgot to check this one. Yeah, but actually nothing happened. Okay, great. No combat. The Royal Navy has forcibly impressed some American sailors on high seas. The United States government is upset. Yes, actually it's true. This is what happened. That's during the Napoleonic War, the Royal Navy was looking for some, quote, volunteers to join their rank because they need sailors. And since they don't have enough people, when they see some suspect ships on sea, meaning that any ships which have no Union Jack as a flag, they stop the ship and they kidnapped. They have kidnapped some people to enlist, to force them to enlist on their ship in the Royal Navy, and most of them were American because there was a lot of trade being done by US. And this is what led to the war of 1812 between USA and the British Empire, due to the fact that USA was very, very upset by the fact that the English were kidnapping their sailors. So the Spanish, okay, so they create, I think that since the Spanish player there, he start to activate some event in Spain. I don't care that much. Okay, no big deal. Blah blah blah. Diplomacy. Yeah, I didn't dare to answer the joke that they sent me, the French for the. So they try to do some. Everybody's trying to find some conscript. I don't have conscript. This is good. But requisition by France soldier as conductor in Lando. Where is Lando? There. Yeah, bad, because look, now they have 20% rebel. So France is desperate for money and war supply. We finish Glasgow, excellent. Okay, same with Spain. The guy now, he tried to get more people. So drafting is really bad also as well. No? You don't. Why he did that? He did this in Sevilla. I think that they are not going to appreciate this. Yeah, he tried to get more people in his army, but he will need money for that, my friend. Good. Okay, so we bring some. Okay, nothing, no big deal. Okay, good. I don't have troops, so I cannot do any reinforcement. We have money. I'm making 320 almost every turn with my merchant fleet. And I'm spending 250, 300 or so as well. So we are almost break even. Even we are slightly positive. I don't have any guy. This is an issue. We have war supply. It's perfect. Okay. Okay, good. Diplomacy, nothing. Production, what do you want? You want 9. I cannot give you, my friend. I need... it's 20 conscripts for one company. You want 9 company. So you want 9 times 7, 50... 500 more... Almost 550... 540 exactly. No, 7... Non, 649, 48, 649, 54. No, 600, more than 600. Sorry, my math is bad. I had a long night yesterday. More than 600 conscript. I have only 20. You want 2 cavalry? I have 2 cavalry in reserve. You want 1 artillery? I have 0. I can give you 1. It's 5 conscript, correct? Yes. Artillery is more about money than conscript. I have 1 and you want 95. 95 is 25 conscript. Okay, forget about that. Good. Military reform. Do we have anything? Supply to Spain? No, because I can give you supply and money if you are at war with France, not if you are allied to France. Nothing else? Wesley in India, but no, I'm telling you, you are going to come. And my military reform, because I can do only 10 division, so currently I am already at almost at the maximum, not before 1808. And I will need 1,000, so 500 money. I have, no issue. 100 war supplies, no issue. How much I'm making? No, it's not there. And 1,000 engagement point. I have 83. I'm making 14 every month. Okay. Good. Decision. Can I do this? Defensive work. Oh, sorry. Can I improve my defensive work in troop and trench better? Okay. Need a city and at least 3 infantry regiment and MC. Okay. Plus 10% loyalty, plus 25% military control. Okay. What is your military control here in so we have I have a lot of supply, okay? I have 558, but I'm generating 29. I need to oh no, build defensive work. So we are already doing it. Okay, great. No, the decision is valid. Okay, sorry. So let's do it. I'm not sure it will help. Okay, did I? No. Done. You cost me nothing? Okay. I can see the level of entrenchment. No, they are in a fort. So it doesn't, it's useless. I don't need this. Okay, anyway, doesn't matter. What else do I have? Decision. Do I have some, you said the requisition. If I do this, I get 200 money, okay. But I lose a lot of loyalty. Huh? I can do a depot, which I don't need. Or potentially I should have done a depot in, it's 5 conscript, guys, I cannot. Develop territory. Where are we going to develop? What I do is this region. Who is giving me the more money? And then I look at that. West Africa. Nova Scotia. Wilderness. My friend in Canada. Oh, Canada. No, not this one. I will help you to develop. Up. Done. Okay. I think we're done. We're good. Now. We are finally. I messed up on this one a big time. And we are losing sometimes. I'm sending my troops to in front of South Africa, in front of Cape Town. They will not unload yet because I need to coordinate. Okay, but at least on the next turn they should be there. Okay, and then on turn so 29, so it will be turn 30. We should disembark in South Africa. So we will be beginning mid-August. Big time. Next turn. I do hope that we are going to disembark and we are going to take the city. And we need to take the city immediately because I need to be able to re-embark. Because if I'm stuck there and they have some reinforcement coming, big mess. So the plan, it's really risky. Huh? We unload, we immediately assault the place, I destroy the French fleet, and then the next turn, I do re-embark and we send immediately our reinforcement to Gibraltar before the Spanish can muster all his troops in the area. I need to take care of the Spanish fleet. I don't know what they are doing, so I keep an eye on them. Meanwhile, we still are a passive spectator of what's going on in Austria with the French, which is rolling all over the Austrian army. Guys, thanks a lot. That's it for this turn, and good luck. Let's see what happens, because next turn it will be a big. I will be very impatient to see what is the outcome of our Operation Jubilee in Valencia. Great success, which will be a blow to the French and the Spanish morale, or a disaster, and I'm going to lose a lot of troops. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. But now, hopefully, to see you on the next episode. But now it's time to say goodbye. So, goodbye.